So don't think about it. Oh, I always get to see the preview. That feels weird. Hey. Hey, how's it going? Good? Sup? How do I usually start these when I'm not doing games? I'm pretty sure I know. I think this is part of it right here. And whoa. Greetings. Hi, my name is Brian. Welcome to KillCo Musings. Where have you been? It's going, Zenbud, as the response everyone gives to themselves. Hey, how you doing, Okos? How's things? It's going. Auto responses scare me. I was thinking of doing some of this standing today, but I don't know if the microphone wants to behave. Because I don't really feel like sitting, because I've been sitting most of the day. Ow. I'll tell anyone. I could also be back here. I have no idea how the sound goes. I don't have the headset on, so I don't really know. Rode. Not sponsored. I have a beverage. It's Sober Sunday. Reminder, I like to think most people are sober. When I go out into the world, unconsciously, I'm thinking, gosh, I hope everyone around me is sober. One of the weirder things I've had to find myself mulling over when I say something like make a stream for Sober Sunday, as if everyone else needs to get annihilated. On Sunday, over the weekend, you just got to drink, or else you're not having fun, which is just silly. I mean, it helps. Social lubricant is the phrase that is often used. But I wanted to bring back Sober Sunday because it's easy to do Sober Sunday. It's easy to do Sober Sunday, just like it's easy to do freaking Friday. We're all here. We get to enjoy each other's company, talk about current events, avoid talking about current events, and you guys get to tell me what you're drinking, okay? That's the whole point of this. I'm sober, you're not. Tell me, please. I'm curious. I do have my own beverage. It is the 2 ounces of the Liar's stuff. I have 2 ounces of this. Very nice. And I purchased a... Honestly, I don't know how much it was now that I think about it. The dangers of using vending machines now is you just tap your card, push buttons, and you get one. And I didn't look at the price at all. It's not listed. I didn't see it show up. I didn't care. But I purchased something I never thought was going to be in the vending machine down the hallway. Coca-Cola products. I thought for the longest time, I was like, it's strictly only, Pepsi, right? Mountain Dew's been down there as long as I remember. I go in there today, I look, I see Coca-Cola. I look again, I see Cherry Coke, which is a favorite beverage in the Fallout world, is Nuka-Cola Cherry. So I used some of that. A couple dashes of bitters. No Luxardo cherries. That needs to be a thing I do for fun, for entertainment purposes. Content, everyone. Opening a giant can of Luxardo cherries. Concert in Harvard Square. Trios by Beethoven, Minnesota, and a living local guy. He was the living. That's good. I'd like to... On Halloween, they get the undead one. It's like, oh. But I brought I used a cup I haven't used in a while. You might be able to see what's on it there. Woof. That's weird. So, the Cherry Coke part of this has been sort of tamped down. Of course, because of what I put in there. So it feels like the cherry should get to a higher point, where it's like, oh, cherry. But it goes cherry, and it sort of flattens out. That's very odd. Also, I haven't had Cherry Coke in... Yeah, that long. I don't know. I might have had some within the year, but I don't remember. I don't drink soda very often. I shouldn't drink soda. We've talked about this. I was talking about this on Friday. Or yesterday. I don't remember. That one of the harder things about not drinking alcohol. Mocktails are a thing. They're great. I love them. Oftentimes it's too much soda and too much fruit juice. You gotta find something else. It's nice to get, but suddenly it's like, added sugars, yay. And when I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do with this meat thing I carry around all the time, meat bag that I am. I'm a meat popsicle. What was my point? Yeah, not too many sugars. Trying to keep this in as good condition as I can while I still have it. It's harder to do than you think. Try it. Try taking care of your physical and mental well-being. You can't do it. It's really hard. That's about all I can try to do, and I'm not doing it great. I'm doing really well. Stop that. We're practicing positive self-talk. It's doing great. Trying not to say nasty things about myself. Although someone here decided to make me do something rather nasty on Friday. Thank you for that. I believe I have 2 more of those left. I didn't drink the rest of it. That weren't obvious. But I will have to get more of those at some point. Or I'll just get some Bureau. We like the Bureau. And I have a... oh, my left shoulder is being weird. Weirder than usual. I have the non-alcoholic Blue Moon right now. So technically I don't need more. We'll see. I was thinking about having coffee, but it's 7. That's a bad idea. Mostly because I have to get up early tomorrow, which I don't like doing. Oh, by the way, Zen dude, that's for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here as always. John McKillen, welcome. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. It is greatly appreciated, as always. Here. What is the sugar percentage of grams on fake liquor? Just curious. Good question. They're nice and vague about that. I don't know if there's too much added sugar. Chiropractor next week. Oh, yeah, I know about tight neck. It's right here. This whole whatever this is as tight as it can be. It's not as bad as it used to be, but it's still not good. The problem with these is that it doesn't really have to tell you much. As far as hold on, I'm looking for the words. It does have ingredients, but it's vague. We've gone over the ingredient list before. I believe this one does have extra sugar in it. Oh, it has agave syrup, and that probably doesn't count. Calories, 0. Total fat, 0. Trans fat, 0. Cholesterol, 0. Sodium, 1 milligram. Fiber, 0. Total sugars, less than 1 gram. Includes less than 1 gram added sugars. Protein, 0. Vitamin D, 0. Calcium, 0. Iron, 0. Potassium, 0. We don't know what this stuff is. That's my point. We know the basic ingredients, but other than that, it's a mystery to what it actually is. And I'm going to point out why, if I can read this. Oh my God, the print on this is so tiny. This is how you start to feel old, isn't it? You can't read the tiniest print. Water is the first ingredient. That bothers me every single time. Agave syrup, which is sugar, technically. Natural flavors. That's what they get away with, natural flavors. Malic acid, caramel coloring, preservatives is potassium sorbate, and Akia gum. I think it says Akia. Kathy Huey, hello. Welcome. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here, as always. Greatly appreciated. You said you've been mowing the lawn already? I thought we still had time for that kind of thing. It hasn't started here yet. Oh, that reminds me. You brought up a memory that the, what do I call it? Property owners? The business that owns the property, whatever. They own lots of properties. But they have regular lawn mowing. I think it's once a week or once every other week. It's a lot. It's enough for me to notice it every single time because they have to go in the courtyard. Even though there's barely any grass there, they have to get like something in there to make a bunch of noise. Property management, I don't know. It's a big business. They own numerous properties. So who knows who actually owns it? I don't. It's called Peabody Properties. That's all I know. Yes, courtyard. I live next to. The noise is insane, and they usually do it in the morning. So I'm usually waking up to that noise that everyone loves so much. Especially in the morning. That's all right. I say morning like 8 or 9 or something like that. It's not as if everyone's still asleep, but I hate it. It bounces off the walls. But that's not a problem yet, so that's nice. We'll worry about that in a little while. Maybe they'll start next week. Who knows? I don't. What's coming up this week is the real question. Gaming streams, obviously. Sadly, you know what I haven't done yet? I haven't done the podcast yet. That's why I'm thinking about the week ahead and what I've done already. I won't be going to physical therapy. Sadly. Oh, the Titanic sinks tomorrow. Or sank tomorrow. In 1912. It was quite a while ago. Over 100 years. And if you're wondering why I have to get up early in the morning, well, it's to exercise, of course. Which normally would be in the afternoon. But we're doing a morning one because that's the only one available. It's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind getting up early twice in 1 week. Is it going to be 3 times? Hold on. I think this is a difficult morning type week for me. Oh, yes. Also, it might be someone's birthday next Friday. Or this Friday. Who could that be? Yep. Oh, this is going to be interesting. So, for me, getting up in the morning is hard. And not like, oh gosh, I don't want to get up. Like, just getting myself into existence again. Takes some time and some effort. It's rough. So being somewhere at 8 in the morning is not easy for me, and I'm doing that Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. I've lost my mind. And then I have an early appointment. Actually, no, I have a normal appointment on Tuesday, another appointment with my therapist on Thursday. Someone else has a birthday that day. Wow, lots of birthdays. I should ask my brother about that, actually. It's not my brother's birthday. But it's someone he knows very well. A lot of birthdays this week. It's silly to me. Sorry, I should leave my like normal life stuff for off the stream, but when I remember I'm doing it. Oh, sorry, Kath Huey. Nightbot got agitated. Really? I need to figure out how to do that. He's only 4. Nightbot, chill out. I gotta remember how to turn that off, honestly. Yep. See, the thing is I have automatic bots, which are good to have, obviously. But they're also finicky. You did not. You did not do anything wrong. Nightbot's a little finicky. And I'm not good at using it. Most of the time I forget it's there. It's Nightbot and Steam Elements, and they are aggressive. I'm trying to remember how to fix that. One thing I could do is just make it go away. We'll ask the questions here. Thank you everyone for being here. I see many people in the chat. It makes me uncomfortable, but hi, thanks for being here. We're here to just chill before we have to start another week. Brace ourselves, if you will. And dive in. How's everyone feeling? I don't know how I'm feeling anymore. And I've noticed that's a concerning thing. Yeah. I have another song stuck in my head. I think Nightbot has some weird command stuff, does he? I don't know how to deal with Nightbot. This is for Twitch, though. Everything says for Twitch. I'm not on Twitch. I've been thinking about it. If I could just dual stream, but my internet is crap. Or, let me rephrase that. My internet is budget. I have budget internet. That's another curious question I need to ask myself. I've been doing research on batteries today. That was exciting. Car batteries, not car. Let me rephrase that. Travel batteries. I will need a big ass, chonky, rechargeable by solar power thing because I'm so terrified of getting lost and stuck somewhere where I have no electricity. So I can't charge my phones, I can't charge my watch, and I'm just stranded with no technology. Which shouldn't be terrifying. It really shouldn't. But it is. Can't help it. All right, let me demonstrate my internet problems. Thank you for that. White screen. If you really need to know, the birthday on Thursday is my brother's wife. So that's my sister-in-law? Again, don't think too much about those things, because I have a brother who's married a woman who is now my sister. And my sister is married to my brother. It's weird. Don't think about it too much. It's not pleasant to do so. Sister-in-law, obviously. The in-law part is really weird to say. Come out in caps? Well, I knew it was emojis. Stop spamming emojis, warning. Sugar Kitty. Meow. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. It is always greatly appreciated. Oh my God, later. Everything wants protection. I'm not against it, but piss off. Just manage your account. It needs protection. No one wants to try and hack into my freaking cable bills. Take a call. You gonna call Nightbot? You gonna threaten him? Do it. Ba 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 ba. I'm trying to see. I want to talk about this because why not? All right, so here's my... Does anyone know how to internet? Because I don't. So I have 100 millibytes per second download and up to 5 millibytes per second upload. That's pretty bad, right? That's pretty crap. That's like bottom tier. But that's affordable. $30 every month. That's not so bad. Alerts, recommendations, leave me alone. Blah, 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 blah. Double your speed without spending more money. Just reset your modem to experience faster downloads. Huh? I wish that were true. It seems to think it is. I'm getting pulled into real life stuff. What? Weirdness. Anyway, that's my internet connection. That sounds pretty low. 5 millibytes per second. It's like, oh, well. We'll get there. We'll get to power internet at some point. Wow, that's a lot of sugar. Oh. It's like 70 milligrams of sugar. Or grams, I think. 70 grams of sugar. In one 20-ounce... I was going to say strawberry Coke. Cherry Coke. But the cherry would go good in the cherry Coke with Luxardo. But I have to make a thing for that. I have to make it funny. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Excuse me. I have a song that the lyrics are basically, I would rather die alone. It's catchy, though. I don't remember who it is. Can't stop me now. Sugar Kitty, do you know whose birthday it is on Friday? It's not mine. That's July. Mine's in July 7th. Don't tell anyone. I hope they're doing something special for their birthday. They might be in this room. You can try to weasel that out. I have 704 days of Duolingo. Take that. And as I was discussing with Mama KillCo earlier, I have officially 1,578 steps today. Out of the 7,000 I'm supposed to do. Anyway. Mama KillCo's been walking a lot. She's up near Boston. She's hanging out with Dad still. Getting him situated. I still need to find out what's going on with that so I can visit. I know he still probably can't get out of bed, so we'll see. We're in a moving process and a getting settled process. He's going to be at this place for weeks, possibly a month or more. We don't know yet. Trying to get him moving is, as you can imagine, when you've been ill and can't do much, it sucks. Well, in the chat room, Sugar Kitty, there's no one else here but me. Yep, no one else here but me. Unless someone's in the bedroom. Thankfully, no one's ever in the bedroom except me. Hellfire from Arcane, thank you. Yes, that's Thrawn. It's been sitting in my head today for some reason. I was playing it very loud earlier today. That's probably what it was. It was like my morning startup. I heard that song. I was like, oh, yeah, let's go. Rain down to hellfire. Mm-hmm. This is what I do with drinks now. It's not like, the burn. It's like, oh, sugar. Wah. I could have had tea. I don't like making tea, though. Don't ask why. The thing you have to remember with me, it's very important. Things will not make sense. Do not try to have them make sense. I would like to have tea. I would like to have tea. I don't like making tea. I don't know why. There's no logical explanation for why I don't like making tea. It's just a thing. It's a thing, and I know it is, and I don't know how to explain it. I make coffee every morning in a very tedious manner, but for some reason, boiling water and putting a tea bag in there and waiting 5 minutes or 3 minutes or 2 minutes or whatever it is bugs me. Yes, sure, Kitty. Happy unday birthday? I almost said undead birthday. No. What is it called? So in the numbers game, we are down. Yes. Belated. I hope I said happy birthday on your birthday, or at least around it, because I don't do birthdays. That's why I don't like Facebook. No, I don't like Facebook for many reasons. I just don't like Facebook. Hang Daisy, hello. Welcome. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here, as always. How many days are you on now? Good on you, bud. I am on... Very merry birthday to you, Oh, very. Zinbid, why must you do this to me? 235, officially. And the day we're looking for to possibly at least find out when I will, what's going to happen with my liver and me and alcohol for the future, is August 19th. So the middle of summer. Kathy Huey, I have a song stuck in my head. Sugar Kitty had a birthday at some point, look up last month. Zenbud knew which song it was. I took a sip of soda. That's about it. Oh, thank you to anyone who donates to the travel fund. The goal is true. Hitting the goal makes me feel better. Even if I don't like doing something. But right now, I just like to feel better. You don't have to do anything. I'm just saying. That's the truth of it. Oh, yeah, hang it easy. I mean, having crippling depression and alcohol really... it's not drinking helps with that ever so slightly. I can definitely say for sure alcohol drinking does not help my depression, but it doesn't make it horribly worse. It does that itself. So my depression will be the actual thing that causes the more depression. The alcohol doesn't help. Of course not. It's a depressant. But as far as my general health, I think it's better. I lost weight just by stopping. I've been exercising. I've been sleeping better because having alcohol in your system when you're asleep is bad. You know? A lot of these simple, obvious things. People drink at night, and it stays in their system as they sleep, so they have shitty sleep. One of these days, I need to send all my whiskey to a disposal site in New Jersey. Well, don't do that. Energy and general health. Well, it's hard to separate the two things. It's like my physical health is good, my weight is good, my cholesterol is good. I've been seeing a nutritionist and exercising regularly for years now to get that to be the way it is. Alcohol stoppage is just part of what helped. So there's a lot of things I've been doing to get to where I am and how I feel. But I can guarantee not drinking at night helps with sleep. The weight loss just naturally happens. I didn't try to lose weight. I just, a few weeks after stopping, about a month and a half, I lost a few pounds. I hadn't changed anything else. It's just I did. Doing like 2 pours a night, you get back to 1 nightcap. Yeah, it'll sneak up on you. The thing I would recommend doing, and what I hope to do, if I go back to alcohol, reminder, me going back to alcohol might not be a thing. Just so we're clear. Disposal site has a ton of issues these days. The rate of disposal is going way, way, way down here too. What's the disposal? Oh, like you're gonna dump it? For some reason, I physically thought of you taking your entire collection to the dumpster and being like, no. I'm like, gosh, that's a real strong reaction. You just have some you don't like. Or you say disposal site. I thought you meant disposal. New Jersey's disposal site is scary. I'm losing track. Hanging AZ is nowhere near New Jersey. Unless disposal site had a ton of issues these days. The rate of disposal has gone way down here too. I see what's happening here. Very naughty. I'd say send them to me, but I can't drink them. Well, I'm not drinking them. Reminder, don't use that kind of thing in my head. That's to me. Don't say I can't, because I can. I am actively participating in not doing so. Monthly dry. Good. Good. That's a good thing to have. If you are someone who imbibes with alcohol a lot. I often worry about other channels and just people in the industry dealing with whiskey and alcohol in general. The part of this, April's Alcohol and Awareness Month, is being keen, reminding yourself exactly what alcohol is and what it can do to your body. I'm not saying you should stop. I'm not saying you should do anything. I'm saying know what it is. That doesn't mean you're going to stop. That's the important part. The thing I tell you, numerous times with my nutritionist, we've talked about things. There's things in food that can cause cancer. There's a lot of that. It's been documented. It's been researched. They know it can do so. So I'm at the point in my life where I just say everything causes cancer. The air we breathe is probably doing it right now. 2 drinks a week max. More meds before I had to slow way down. It sucks. I mean, if the meds are good, awesome. But if there's it makes you feel gross and you can't drink even though you want to, that sucks. I keep mulling over what my future plans will be if I can consume alcohol again. And if I can't or shouldn't. Like I said, everything causes cancer. And I am unfortunately very, very familiar with what cancer can do to a person. You all know, Papa KillCo's in the hospital right now. He's been dealing with cancer for the past 3 years. Mama KillCo got cancer. She has been treated, minor surgery. She's fine. She just has to take pills. And it sucks because she can't drink milk. No milk products. Can you imagine? Or at least very little. No meds, but my battery level isn't crashing. Get a ton of exercise. Exercise is good. All I can say is, like, pay attention to the way you feel from stopping. I guess that's the main takeaway. Like, when you say, like, you're going to do a dry week, how are you feeling as you get closer to the end of that dry week? Are you like, all right, I'm going to have a drink, I'm going to have 3, you know? That mentality is not great for being on a dry week. And I know with the story I've heard with, is his name Tom Hiddleston? Spider-Man guy? Does Bureau. Only reason I'm thinking about him while we're talking is because he went and made his own non-alcoholic beer because he had a problem with drinking. T levels dropping. Keep hearing that on the radio commercials. Who you listen to the radio? So yeah, the sleep disturbance from a few pours is not ideal. Exactly. Like, that's the big one. Don't drink alcohol before you go to bed. And it does stay in your system for a long time. I've been thinking the same thing with caffeine. So I'll have a drink of coffee or like 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock and be like, yeah, it's fine. It won't bother me. But I look at my chart for when I sleep. My phone tracks, you know, how I'm doing to some extent. And it'll be light sleep for hours until I'll get into a regular rhythm, because that's how long it takes the caffeine to get out of my system. Menopause, is that a thing? I thought that was just a midlife crisis. Guys, because if you're exercising enough, that in itself should get you a good sleep. But if the alcohol's there, that's always a plus. And the thing I've been thinking about is, you know, say a dry week, stop. Then what I encourage people to do is, as I said, pay attention how you're feeling near the end of the dry week. And if you notice the feeling being kind of like, oh, after this, I'm going to have a drink, and it being a little, say another week. Make sure that feeling goes away before you go back. Like, think about it as figuring out where you really are. Because anyone can do a dry week to an extent. And think they're fine. Like with me, I took plenty of dry weeks for the past 5 years, which is probably very beneficial. That might have helped with my liver not being as bad as it could have been if I kept drinking all the time. Natural tea boosters. I had them tested. Are we talking testosterone? I say 2 boosters. I'm like, I don't know what that is. Oh, it's really good. Ow. I feel a burn here from soda. That's great. Yup. Got it. No, I like yup better. Yup. It's fun. I feel like exercise. No, you got rid of it. Zenbu. Yop. Yop. Or as they say in the Dead Poets Society, yelp. Give yourself a good yelp. That's a whole different thing, but that's what it made me think of. I like yop. What was my point? Yeah, exercise should help with testosterone stuff. It helps me out, like as far as getting the angry out of me. The anger and the frustration that I have constantly and have to maintain control over all the time. That exercise helps with that. Because I'm not particularly that angry after I exercise. I'm too exhausted to feel angry. I'm probably angry at my body that it hurts. Right now, my shoulder blades and everything like back there is uncomfortable. I also found out I can't see my back. In the mirror, I'm like this. I'm like, what's going on with my back? I can't tell. For some reason, I can't see. I have to get a mirror for the mirror. Ugh. And then I have to hold it, and then I have to say, oh, I'm just trying to make sure my back isn't all screwed up. But it really feels like the shoulder blades are aggravated, which is like aggravated and irritated at the same time. Yeah, too angry to be angry. Yeah. It feels good. Exercise feels good. Why? Well, here's the thing. The exercise doesn't feel great. There's a lot of pain that happens. But the things I find I like about exercising, one, of course, gets out stress, gets out anxiety, gets out all that little nastiness that kind of just sits in a person, or at least in me. And then one of the better feelings is taking a shower after you exercise. That feels really good. I like that. You just wash it off. You're like, it's better. And then protein drinks are kind of okay. I pretend it's like milk. I've seen too many anime things where they take a bath and then guzzle milk. I don't even know why. Or a beer. If you're an adult, it's a beer. But, yeah, getting a protein drink, getting something in your system after you exercise is important. Which I try to do, but I'm very forgetful, so... What else is good? Hey, you look better. Duh. I have muscle mass. It's weird. I still want to lose some extra fat. That'd be nice. Get the best shape of my life. It's going to be harder to do. It was something I might do. I don't know if it's a good idea, actually. I was gonna show some of the stuff I've been looking at for travel stuff. I really need to go look at. Oh, if you haven't been around, I'm looking to travel around the United States. At some point, living out of my car because I can't afford a hotel everywhere I go. That'd be great if I could. Wow, that'd be great. Just go to hotels, hang out. Have dinner at places, record that, make it into content. Wow. That's never been done before. Still have been able to build muscle and lose weight. I'm drinking a protein drink a day, plus a bunch of other protein. Be careful with the protein. Apparently you can overdo it. Do you have a nutritionist? That helps me a lot. But I'm really bad at groceries and such and, eating properly. That's been helpful. They'll tell you to get a certain amount of protein every day. They'll tell you how much based on your weight. And then always, always, always get more fiber. That seems to be their main thing. No matter what I do, I never seem to have enough fiber in the day. And avoid sugars. Like all of it. I don't drink protein drinks a day. I could. I still have a bunch of them. But, okay, first of all, the travel thing is happening. I haven't really thought about how. I'm being very casual about it because it's not going to happen anytime soon. But I have things in the works. And there will be some test runs and some test sleeps and some tests with food, especially once I figure that situation out. Food and water are going to be the big two. Bathroom stuff is going to be a thing because that's the reality of it all. Sometimes you can't find that rest stop. Like, that's terrible. I don't like thinking about that at all. What else? I'm mostly surprised at how difficult everything becomes the moment you think about leaving your personal space. Yeah, is the biggest thing. Yeah. I cannot stand bathrooms in other places. But this one is sensible. Like, those places are disgusting. People are disgusting. The good thing is, and I hope no one holds this against me, and if you do, you've missed the point. A handicap restroom, handicap stall. Huh. Boy, do I feel better when I'm in there. But the regular restroom, the stall, the freaking urinals, that's just And they're especially bad when you're going cross country and rest stops like that, because I have no idea when anyone cleans those things. Always bring your own toilet paper. I know that one. Just have to make sure you get enough fiber and everything will be fine. But I do realize right now I have transportable foodstuffs. So apples, peanut butter, and jelly are a default if I'm hungry. And I don't feel like doing too much about it. Tuna fish is also one. Tuna sandwich or tuna bagel. I like them on bagels for some odd reason. Pasta, that's an easy one. Those are all transportable. Like you can, oatmeal, it's all there. That is a standard amount of stuff I usually get. Oh, how would I do my smoothies though? I wouldn't be able to do my smoothies easily, would I? Oh no. Oh no. That's a lot of fiber I should get every day. Ew, God, no. Don't make me think of that. College part. Oh. I forget I can do this now. Whoop. God damn, I always forget. Restrooms all gender. I pity the women. Men are gross. People, you know what? Just gender, no gender at all. Everyone's disgusting. Yeah, everyone's disgusting. That whole entire process, everyone does, and it's never pretty. And some people were not raised right. Is the way to put it. Some people don't bother to wash their hands. So gross. Strangely enough, I don't have a huge problem with it at airports. I still don't like it. And the best thing is, as I said, for someone like me, who's a mental disability guy, is the stalls for the handicapped ones. Those are great because I have some breathing room. I have some space. And they have some of those that are actually just private in some airports where there's just a door and it says on it like parent stuff. I think there's usually a thing for kids, like change the diaper stuff. And then also handicapped. So like they don't have to try to like think about it. Getting, as far as wheelchairs go, getting in there would be difficult. So I love it when there's a separate, just regular restroom that can be used for people who have kids who need to change. And that's a much better place than a public bathroom. And for handicapped people who don't want to deal with just getting into a public bathroom, it's ridiculous. So there are those things out there, which I really appreciate. If I want to start thinking like a mental health and handicapped advocate, that type of thing is extremely important. And I don't think it's really understood how important it is. Green powder mixed with some cranberry and apple juice in the morning. Some people were born in a barn. Well, I can't say that's a bad thing. Lots of people used to be born in barns or in the woods. Yeah, that too. That's just gross. And you know what's also gross? People bring their fucking cell phones in the bathroom. That's become normal. Did you know that? Bringing your phone to the toilet with you. It's normal now. That's just a thing people do. Apartment maintenance for years. People can be disgusting. I could write a book. Do it. People Are Disgusting by Kathy Huey. Chapter 1. Ew. It's perfect. That's why I feel bad about the guys who come into my apartment who do maintenance. Like, for one thing, I've been labeled the guy who I'm cool. So Kathy Huey, as a maintenance person that you had been, did you have people like who were cool? Like you knew they were fine to deal with? Apparently that's me. At least that's what I was told by the maintenance people. Like, he's cool. Like, yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know what that means. I think I understand it as in, I'm not going to treat you like the help or something. No. One of the most terrifying thoughts about even being in a relationship with anyone is, like a committed relationship, I should say, having the same bathroom. Ugh. I don't know if I can deal with that. I'm a very private space person, if you couldn't figure that out. If you haven't been here a while, well, involving drugs. Yeah. Yeah. As a reminder from earlier tonight, I like to believe people are sober when I'm out and about. That's some great residents. Okay, good. See, I figured that was the thing. And I like to think I am one of those, but I'm also the resident who has very strict rules about my own place. They're not allowed to come in here if I'm not home. That's one. And if they do want to come in here, they have to text me or call. Don't call me. Text me. They do call me, and I'm fine with it as long as they leave a message. But I don't pick up my phone. I need to know when. You know, there's little snippy things about me. Like when you're going to be there, what time, what day. I need that kind of information. Jimmy Jazz. Welcome. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. It's all right. I'm always here. 7 p.m. 7 to 8. So many of you are here. Thank you. Thank you. Please remember to like the video, stream, whatever. Subscribe. Check out my Patreon and possibly become my channel member. I need to say that a lot more often than I do. I'm not great at my own saying, you know, help this place be better. That's how you can do it. Help me out. I'll do my best I can. Oh, here we go. I forgot. Again, I keep forgetting I can click on stuff. It's part of the fun of doing this is getting you guys to interact and see you on the screen. Half bath is like my little space. So I guess the guest bedroom for extra stuff. Good balance. Yeah. Yeah, balance is needed in relationships. Personal space. Thinking of certain things. So if the shower's big enough, I mean, save time. Well, that's one thing. That's one thing I think is fun and amuses me in my head. We all know it's not graceful. What? Sugar. So much sugar. Oh! Oh, and I do have something over here I wanted to mention. This is a little thing. Do you see? You want to guess what this is? The bottle is empty. This is the last of it. That's the clue. You've seen the bottle before. I've shared it before. King needs his own throne. Well, yeah, I guess that's one way of putting it. Bottle down? What's going on? Urinalysis. Urinalysis. A song stuck in my head. But it's not the one I thought it was. Hello. Everyone, Mama KillCo has 10,236 steps today. Make sure next time you see her, you congratulate her on that. Go see a doctor. What is in the vial? You guys have to guess at least that. Try to. What's in the box? No. All I can tell you is the bottle is empty. It's not something behind me anymore. And this is the last of it. And you've seen the bottle numerous times. That is a little bit... I haven't decided what to do with that. Now, come on, Zenwood, why do you have to know these things? Yes, it's Redbreast 27. That's the last of it. There was just the slightest bit left. And I just have it hanging out here. You didn't get to see it, did you? No. I have it, like, horribly scrolled on there that you can't see. It just says RB27. And no, I will smell it though. Whoa, that smells like it's a high proof. That's what that smells like. Ooh, it might flip over. I got a new watch, thanks to a certain someone who donated it to the channel. They know who they are. They know what they've done. My heart rate's up high again. Oh, there we go. 84. I love this watch and I hate it at the same time because it has so many knickknacks and doodads on it. It's rich for my blood, I know. I got this thing, I was like, what? I got 7 hours and 37 minutes of sleep last night. Ooh, that's nice. Quick start exercise. Sad reminder on my watch / calendar. One of our cats passed away in 2020 as of tomorrow. So we have 5 years already. Ugh. It's chilly out. It's 44 degrees Fahrenheit here. What the hell? All of this is being told to me by my watch, and I think I can check my email. That'd be good. I think, well, I honestly don't know if spinning your legs counts. Like on this watch, I have no idea if that would work. I know I used to have an app that I would use to keep track of my bike rides. Strava? Does that sound right? Strava app. I'll need that again because guess what? I think tonight is a G&T night. Ugh. I hope you mean a gin and tonic. That's actually good. I had G&T on Friday. It was awful. Hang easy if you don't know what that is. Well, you must have missed that live stream. It was nothing but regret. What did I do to counter that, though? I tried the G&T. It was terrible. I don't like tonic water at all. And then I had something else after that instead, but I don't remember what. Oh well. Trying to think. It's not working. There you go. I just do circuit training. Like, I don't even know what... I'm not even certain what is happening tomorrow. Let's see. Whoop. It's already going to be the 14th. We're almost halfway through the month, everyone. Well, get a reminder to everyone who wasn't here earlier. The Titanic sank tomorrow in 1912. So it'll be the... 123rd anniversary of that happening? I did that in my head, so it's probably wrong. Again, it sank in 1912. Botanist gin with Fever Tree Premium and some lime juice. Very nice. That does sound very nice. I've heard good things about the Botanist gin. Lift, strength, certainty. All right. Tomorrow might be muscle stuff. That is the hope. I like muscle stuff. Lifting the heavy things. Rawr. I just hope there are more people there. Unfortunately, with there's two things you need to know. One, my physical therapy has stopped. Sad about that. That has been a very routine thing for me for the past half a year or more, easily. So I saw these people twice a week, every week for a very long time. I'm sad that that's come to an end. Emotionally, I don't know where I'm at with that, other than I'm done with this feeling. And we have, the end of my circuit training in Element Fitness closing, when I've been doing that for twice a week for years. And I've been working with this trainer since 2018. It's very few people in my life have I known that long and been interacting with to that degree for that long. So very upset about that stopping. I have plans to I have possible plans to do something, to exercise. It's gonna suck though. Thinking about it sucks. Oh, we'll get there. Just a lot of things coming to an end, a lot of stressors, a lot of, I wish I could have a drink sort of feelings. What happened to the gym? It's privately owned. It's one person. Let me put it that way. And she just can't keep up with it anymore. People aren't spending enough money on it. She's been doing it long enough to where she's kind of done. She's like, she said when she announced she was closing, she was like, and also, I'm just tired. She's been running this thing solo for at least, I think she started up in 2021 or 2020 or 2019. I'm not really sure when. But, you know, she survived that, which is shocking. But when she moved her location, I think a lot of people kind of bailed out, unfortunately. Because Rhode Islanders are silly. And I think a lot of people driving some distance to get to work with her. Oh, well. I mean, like, she's not disappearing forever. I'm gonna see her still every once in a while. And I'm going to talk to her still in person. That's going to be unpleasant for me because I don't like talking to people in person. But, you know, see if she can give me advice as what to do next. I have to thank her, like officially thank her for everything she's done. I might even write a letter because she gave us a nice little letter about it. And I think that would be important that I do that. It's just a matter of actually writing it. And it's going to be sappy as hell. I know that. It's going to be so sappy. But yeah, changes, man. I'm going through changes. I'm going through changes. I'm going through changes. Do 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 do. Boop boop. Anyone know that song? I'm sure you do, but I like to throw that out there first. And that's the shitty part right now. A lot of change. And with change becomes opportunity. Yes. Since I don't have these strict engagements and strict times I need to be doing things every single week, I can just kind of bail and go wherever I want. I'm trying to shed off the numerous amount of years that I have spent secluding myself by myself and going out and exploring the world a little bit, which is terrifying. But I like the idea of meeting up with people that I know in the community in person all across the country. I like the idea of seeing new places and having somewhere for my anxiety to go. And that happens with travel, and it honestly feels healthy. You should have anxious feelings when you're traveling. And I will be fine with that. In fact, traveling has pointed out that I don't feel too bad about it. It's the after effect when I'm done where I kind of crash. Like suddenly feeling like I'm in a somewhat safe spot when I return. Oh, I'm out for a week. Fever Tree Blood Orange Ginger Beer. Ooh. Free range workouts. Gym smells funny. They do, like, if going to a gym smells funny. I don't like the smell or the sounds of gyms. But what I've been doing was small group circuit training, so maybe 10 people total if it was full. Brian's breakout tour 2025. Hanging easy. My nutritionist constantly tells me to take a walk, but I keep telling her when I go out for a walk, the area I live in is very, what's the word? Is it rural? So there's a lot of like kind of back roads and all these little houses on the streets. Nothing like copy pasted. It's very, it's not like it's not a nice neighborhood. It's not like the streets aren't nice to walk on. It's just, I feel like when I'm walking past a house, someone's looking at me. And when I'm walking on the street, whenever a car comes by, I feel very uncomfortable being seen. So, reminder, I have paranoia problems. It's great. Paranoid that people are looking at me through their windows and that people are looking at me funny while they're driving past me. It's awesome. But I do have a bike. I recently, this weekend, as of yesterday, I got my bicycle tire repaired. Replaced. And it's back on the bike, so I'll be able to take bike rides soon. Biking Bourbon hasn't been around because I think he just gave up on me, but it'll be nice for whenever they show up again to just be like, I went for a bike ride. Blah. Bike riding's fun. You're going fast, the anxiety has somewhere to go. You get places without having to walk there. You know, walking's basic. You near a beach to walk on? I am not. I kind of am. But the beaches around here are very small, so it's not like I can go walk along all this long beach and come back. There's maybe one beach I can do that, and I haven't been there in a while because I'm disappointed with it. The place I like to go Someone bought part of the property that has this path that numerous people have been walking on for decades. And they put all these like no trespassing signs, and you just want to, you know, no one's paid attention to it. They just like, this really screws up the nice feeling we used to have here because someone bought the area or bought part of it. Like their house is at the end. I don't know if they own the property all the way to the beach. Whatever. It aggravates me to think about. But we've hit 8 o'clock. It's been an hour already. Holy smokes. I'll be back here soon. Check out for the gaming. Make sure you hit the bell if you want to be notified. Again, check out my Patreon. Check out being a YouTube channel member. It helps tremendously. It's going to help with all this travel that's coming up because I'll probably have to buy a lot of food on the road. But I hope you'll all look forward to joining me on that misadventure. But there you have it, folks. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you out there. Special thanks to my YouTube members and patrons for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.